Welcome back to another rebuild here on NBA 2K23 Next Gen. In today's video, we are back with another offseason rebuild, and today we have the Toronto Raptors. Last season, Toronto went 41-41. They technically finished as the 9 seed. They made the play-in. They did not make the playoffs. And this team is in what I like to call a really interesting situation because there's really not a ton of direction with this franchise right now. There's definitely some good young talent on this team, but there's also some older talent on this team. I really feel like Toronto should be one of those franchises that really picks a direction. For me, they're one of those teams. I think the Bulls are one of those teams right now, and there's definitely a couple more out there, but very interesting scenario. Obviously, Fred VanVleet departed this offseason. He is now a Houston Rocket. In terms of other major signings, they brought in Jakob Poeltl, 4-year, $80 million contract, or well, back, you know what I'm saying. But, I mean, other than that, there's really no major moves. They drafted Grady Dick, 13th overall, and I don't know. I mean, I'm just confused what Toronto's trying to do right now. Nick Nurse got fired. I mean, it's interesting right now. So I am excited to see kind of which way they decide to go in real life, but I know Pascal Siakam also doesn't necessarily want to be traded. So a lot of different avenues we can explore with this team today, and I am excited to hopefully bring another championship here. And as we approach the dog days of August, where literally nothing will be going on in the basketball world, let me know any video ideas you guys want to see down below in the comment section. We're just trying to make it a 2K24 at this point. That's basically what we have to do for the next month plus or whatever it is. So I am definitely excited for this one today, man. I think there are, as I mentioned, a lot of different things we can do with this team, and hopefully bring them another championship. That'd be a good one today. So, yeah, let's get into it. All right, so we're here in offseason number 1, obviously basically completed at this point, but we'll go in, we'll dive into this roster a little bit, and we'll see if there's anything we can really do with it. So, point guard spot. After losing Fred VanVleet, they brought in Dennis Schroeder here on a 2-year deal. He's not a long-term option, let's just be honest with each other. I mean, maybe could be a long-term bench option for me, but in terms of the starting point guard spot, he's not going to be here for long. I mean, maybe the first season. We will see. Malachi Flynn, I think he's on the final year of his contract. Again, he's 73 overall at 25 years old. I don't really know. Marquise Noel on a 2-way contract here. Shooting guard spot. OG Anunoby's an interesting one for me. He's kind of at that age where you can kind of go either way because he's still young enough at 26 years old where, you know, if you take 2 to 3 years, maybe even 4, kind of kick off a rebuild, you can probably keep him and kind of keep him as one of your pieces. But I also think with the contract especially, I wouldn't be surprised if they maybe look to move him maybe at the deadline this year. Gary Trent, I believe, actually picked up his player option, so he will also be expiring, only 24 years old. All likelihood going to be my 6th man for me. Small forward spot. Scotty Barnes, who again, I think is more of a power forward than he is a small forward, but he is here. He's only 21, rookie of the year a couple years back, and I don't know. I think Scotty Barnes, I don't want to say had like a bad season last year, but I think I preferred his rookie season just a tad bit more. All right, let's take a look at the backups here. Otto Porter is still here. They brought in Jalen McDaniels on a 2-year deal and obviously drafted Grady Dick with, I think it was 13th overall. But he's 19. I want to develop him as much as possible. Be completely honest with you, he's probably going to be the guy that's getting backup minutes behind Scotty Barnes. Power forward spots, Pascal Siakam is best player on this team. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. I don't really plan on trading him. Obviously, today being a 3-year rebuild, we don't really need to trade Siakam. He's only going to be 32 by the time the video ends, but we will see. Chris Boucher, and then we have Thad Young here as well. Center spot, Jakob Poeltl, 4-year, $80 million contract. Hopefully he's good enough to be my starting center the entire video, but we will see. Precious Achiuwa and then Christian Koloko. So at this point in time, I'm pretty comfortable with the way this team kind of is looking for now. I'm not going to make too many major changes. The only thing I might try to do is maybe upgrade the backup point guard spot. So let's see if we can find some sort of trade. Our first and only trade of the offseason in all likelihood is going to be coming with the Detroit Pistons. Otto Porter and Thad Young going over to Detroit. We're picking up Monte Morris. He's clearly an upgrade at the point guard spot. Whether we start him, have him come off the bench, whatever it may be. So he is an expiring contract as well. There's a couple guys that we're now going to have expiring next offseason. Definitely something we're going to have to keep an eye on. But don't have to give up any draft picks and we get a 79, basically an 80 overall. So I am very excited to have him here. I don't know which one of these guys I'm honestly going to start. I mean, I think there's an argument for both. But yeah, we'll see what 2K wants me to do. But other than that, at this point, I mean, honestly, I don't know what Jalen McDaniels' role here is going to be. I'm going to be playing Grady Dick. I want him to develop as much as possible for only 19 years old. But we're just going to roll with it for now. See you guys at the start of... actually, maybe I trade Koloko. I just don't really think he's going to get minutes here. I mean, he does have another year, so if I'm not getting an offer that I really love, probably not, but... Ooh. Could be nice. Sacramento. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I just really don't see a way that he's really getting minutes here at any point in time, so... You know what? If I can get a draft pick, I'll do it. This is a Hornets pick. You know what? We'll do that. That's fine by me. All right, I'll see you guys at the start of year number 1. We're now here at the start of year number 1 with the rotation. We're going to go with Monte Morris as our starting point guard. That's what 2K wants. It typically works out better if you give them what they want. So he's going to be starting for me, followed by OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes, Pascal Siakam, and Jakob Poeltl. I wouldn't be surprised if this team maybe snuck into the playoffs. I would say more likely a play-in team, but we will see. Bench is actually pretty good. It's going to be Gary Trent Jr., Precious Achiuwa, Grady Dick. I'm getting him 16 minutes a night. I want him to develop as much as humanly possible. I think there's some bright spots there. Followed by Dennis Schroeder, and then Chris Boucher going to be our 10th and final man in the rotation. So the depth on this team is pretty solid. I think the real problem to why they're maybe not one of the contenders in the Eastern Conference is there's no true number 1 on this team. Now, Pascal Siakam is obviously kind of been filling that void that they have, but Pascal Siakam, let's be honest with you, he's not a number 1 on a championship team. He was the number 2, I believe, maybe even Lowry at that point, back when they won in 2019. So he's obviously here. He's an incredible player, but he's just not a number 1 on a championship team. So maybe in 2K he could be. We will see. But yeah, interesting team. Another little tidbit of information that I checked is the fact that we don't have our pick this year unless it's top 5. San Antonio has it. So I don't know if that dates all the way back to the Kawhi Leonard trade. I would have to assume that it does. I can't really think of any other big trades between those two teams, but we'll see. It's top 5 protected anyways. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 1. It was not a fun first season for us here in Toronto. We went 32-50 on the year. I'm not exactly sure where that fell in the standings, but nonetheless, not a promising first season. Also, I did fact check the draft pick. It does not date back to Kawhi. It was from the Jakob Poeltl trade, and actually it's top 6 protected, so I'm going to do that. You can't put it top 6 in the game, but if it goes top 6, if it ends up at number 6, I'm taking my damn pick back. Luka Doncic is your MVP. Victor Wembanyama, Rookie of the Year. CP3, 6th man. Giannis is your DPOY. Evan Mobley, Most Improved. Nick Nurse, our old friend, Coach of the Year. So, yeah, we're not going to be a playoff team. Let's take a full look at the standings right now. Actually finished as the 12th seed here in the Eastern Conference at 32-50, and our pick very well could fall into the top 6, potentially number 7, which would really suck, but we will see. Let's take a look at the numbers on the year, see who played well, see who did not. Siakam was good. Scotty Barnes was solid for us. OG Anunoby. I really just truly believe we need to go find ourselves like a genuine number 1 option. So obviously it's going to cost something to do that, but I do think it's something and a sacrifice that we are going to have to make. So let's sim through the playoffs. Obviously we will not be participating in it, and faster this season gets over, the better for me. It is going to be a Warriors and a Sixers finals. And the Sixers, did they just come back from being down 3-1? Look at Joel Embiid playing well past the second round. All right, it is time for offseason number 2. The first offseason where we kind of have full control of our destiny. We can go ahead and make whatever moves we want. So the pick's going to say top 5 protected here. We are currently projected number 6. If it goes to 6, I'm taking the pick back. I'll give them my pick next year, but we're going to have our selection. I already fact checked it. So let's just double check this, and the pick, oh my god, it goes to number 7. That sucks. And yeah, I mean, it's not top 7 protected. So yep, the San Antonio Spurs will be keeping that selection, making my job this offseason even more challenging. In terms of our head coach, I know they signed Darko Rajonovic, or however the hell you pronounce it. I mean, his ratings are just awful. I'm quite honest. Also, why is Boldenhoser here? I'm just quite honest. Also, those ratings, Jesus. I'm just at the point where, you know, I don't really have time to sit here and hope and pray that this man turns into a good coach here in 2K. And for all I know, maybe he'll be good in real life. Maybe he won't. I don't know. Here in 2K, I'm making the decision that's best for the team. And that's my man, Mike Stauffer. So, Mike, welcome to the team. Obviously, perfect ratings. Hopefully can help things out a little bit. Up to the draft, where I know for a fact we don't have our first-round pick. Barely got screwed out of it. And, yeah, no other picks. So, I mean, honestly, when I look at this team, I don't really think drafting anybody is going to make an immediate impact anyways. It's just not really worth it for me. So, Scotty Barnes coming back. OG Anunoby declines that option. He is definitely somebody I would like to bring back. I think he's an important piece of this team. I'm going to qualify Achiuwa, Malachi Flynn. Probably not at this point in time. We haven't definitely figured out our point guard situation, but to be fair, I don't really think he'll be in the rotation. Marquise Noel, probably not. And then Kendrick Nunn, I didn't even know he was on this team. Probably just one of the auto-generated signings from 2K. Okay, so if looks at free agents, we definitely have some big decisions. I mean, Siakam's a huge contract. OG Anunoby's definitely going to want some money. I mean, if we look at this free agency class, I'm not going to go out and try to sign Jaylen Brown. He already technically re-signed with the Celtics in real life. So, like, I mean, do we explore an Anthony Davis signing? I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, I think there's a bunch of different things and a bunch of different options we can do. I mean, I don't get AD too often, but if we're going to be honest with each other, he's probably just going to go back to the Lakers anyways. But you know what? Not every day I'm able to get Anthony Davis, so let's just go ahead and try to throw a contract at him. Yeah, he's not going to come here anyways. Oh, man. In terms of other free agents, I mean, I could go after Kawhi. It's at this point in time, I know how he regresses. It just doesn't really make much sense for me. And honestly, there's not really any other free agents. Harden technically would be a free agent. Porzingis already signed an extension with the Celtics. He wouldn't be here. Murray signed an extension with the Hawks. Sabonis has an extension. I mean, there's just real Middleton even. I mean, there's just not options here for me. So I'm just going to bring back my guys, and then we'll start making trades from there. I was probably always going to bring back Siakam, to be fair. Give him a $30 million contract over 5 years. And yeah, OG Anunoby, definitely another piece I'd like to bring back. We'll do about 20 for him. I think that's pretty fair. And then Achua, I'll wait. Malachi Flynn probably going to go. And then Monte Morris is definitely somebody who... Oh, I tried to sign Anthony Davis. Monte Morris is somebody I definitely don't want to just let walk. I think, again, he's going to be a pretty important, whether he's a rotation or whatever it may be. Oh, shit. Yeah, I can't just lose Gary Trent. We have a lot of free agents. Holy shit. Yeah, let me just not renounce all these guys because I want to make sure I get them back. Hopefully the game lets me bring back Gary Trent Jr. I didn't have bird rights on him at anything, so it could be pretty important. Does he have any offers right? Oh, wait, where is he? Oh, he's right here. No offers. Okay, so I can wait as long as I just don't renounce him. So do not renounce, and then do not renounce Morris as well. And then we should be good for one more day. And then let me just double check this one more time. We are good there, and then we'll wait. Okay. Holy shit. That's Achua. Oh, man. Okay, I got to match it. Gary Trent Jr., do not renounce, and then Monte Morris, do not renounce. And then I have to hope and pray that I can sign them back. Okay, the game's going to let me. So that's obviously important for me. I want to get Monte Morris back as well. I mean, we're just bringing back everybody. Dude, holy shit. This auto-renounce shit pisses me off. I mean, you would think those are two agreed-to deals at this point in time, but now they are. Welcome back. Now it's time for a big trade. I would love to try to go out and add Jalen Brunson to this team. He's not a guy I'd trade for a lot, and he would be a huge upgrade at the point guard spot. So the offer is Schroeder, McDaniels, and Boucher. My reasoning for this is honestly pretty simple. Schroeder is obviously can be a part of the trade. We won't need 3 point guards. McDaniel wasn't playing anyways, and then Boucher isn't here to make the money work, but he's also 30 years old, which is kind of sneaky. But I don't think they're going to take this. We're probably going to have to include at least 2 draft picks. This Hornets pick, low-key, could be valuable. I will say it is a risk, but I think this pick at this point is going to have, 2.5 stars in value. But I think if we add Brunson along with retaining a bunch of our players, we have some progression, hopefully. I don't think we're going to be bad next year. I think we'll be like a play-in team at worst. So it's definitely a risk, and maybe I even try to make it protected if that's a possibility. Can I do that? Yeah, can I go top 5 protected? It's still 2.5 stars. So I'll try it. They're not going to take that. And then how about a first in 2028? God damn it. Oh, man. Would I do this? Yeah, that's a lot. I know. But Brunson is a huge upgrade, and I'm really excited to have him here. He's also expiring, so definitely something we're going to have to keep an eye on. But at this point in time, I just need to find myself a new backup power forward. Honestly, Kyle Anderson is a guy bringing a lot. Let me bring in Darius Bazley. He's 24 years old. We can definitely take a flyer on him. Hopefully his overall goes up a few. All right, I'll see you guys at the start of year 2. After a pretty disappointing first season for us here in Toronto, we went ahead and made a major trade. We traded for Jalen Brunson from the New York Knicks. Just a huge upgrade at our point guard spot, and I think will fit really well into this rotation. So I'm excited to see how it plays out. I do think this team has playoff potential. I don't know if we're necessarily true contenders, but I do like the direction we're going in. It's going to be Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes, Pascal Siakam, and Jakob Poeltl. The bench unit is going to be Gary Trent Jr., Grady Dick, Monte Morris, Precious Achiuwa, Darius Bazley. So I definitely think this team should be playing at minimum, hopefully an actual playoff team, but time will tell. We will see. See you guys at the end of year number 2. Year 2 is much better for us. We go 54-28, and in all likelihood a playoff team. So our risk of trading our first-round pick this year looks like it paid off. Luka Doncic, MVP. Matas Buzelis is your Rookie of the Year. Paul George is in Phoenix, and he wins 6th Man of the Year. Giannis is your D-Point. Amen Thompson, Most Improved. JB Bickerstaff, Coach of the Year. So let's take a full look at the standings, see where we played out. And we are the 2 seed here in the Eastern Conference. That is absolutely fantastic. What a turnaround in one offseason. So let's check out the numbers on the season. It was Brunson, Siakam, Barnes, Anunoby, Grady Dick, Poeltl. Looks good to me. It really does. Rebounds was Poeltl, and then assists was Pascal Siakam. So who's it going to be? Who's going to be for us round 1 here? It is going to be the 7-seeded Atlanta Hawks, one of 2K's best friends. Now, they don't have DeJounte Murray anymore. They don't have Clint Capella or Onyeka Okongwu for that matter, but Still a pain in the ass, I can tell you that firsthand. I definitely lost to some of these Hawks teams that I shouldn't have in the past. We are currently up 3-2 against them, and we're going to Game 7, and thank God. We do end up winning in round 1. The matchup in round 2 does not get any easier. Now, the Celtics have technically lost Jaylen Brown in this scenario. Technically, that extension isn't updated yet, but they're still a really good team and probably another big pain in the ass. So definitely have the best player in this series, that's for sure. We are up 3-1, however, and we do end up winning in 5. We're taking on the Cavs here in the Eastern Conference Finals. Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Okoro, Mobley, Allen. I mean, you all know how good this Cavs team is here, especially in 2K. And wow, we actually took 2. Oh my God. Do not blow 2K. I can tell you right now, I can already tell it's coming. Oh, I knew it's coming. I literally, you can tell when it's. I've played this game way too much to the point that I know when the lead's getting blown. And yeah, fucking A, man. I mean, it's just God bless this game. All right, draft lottery time. You would honestly think that 3-0 leads get blown every single year with how often it happens in this game. I mean, it's actually mind blowing. Let's sim through this real quick in terms of staff signing. I mean, I would say any coach that I don't want to say that, but I mean, typically, if you blow a 3-0 lead, I feel like your job should kind of be on the hot seat, but he has perfect ratings. I mean, clearly, you can't get anybody better. All right, so up to the draft, we're not going to have our own first-round pick. The Hornets pick that I decided to keep was actually at number 23. I mean, if I'm making an upgrade somewhere with a pick, maybe I look for Baisley an upgrade. Yeah, I mean, I want, or could a final upgradable piece maybe be Pirtle? Now, he's been playing fine for us. I mean, double-double, basically. Exactly kind of what we're hoping for in terms of his role, but pushing 30, I wouldn't mind maybe trying to find an upgrade. Now, I don't think it's maybe necessary. Maybe even OG Anunoby could be an upgradable position for me, but I don't know. Let me see. We're going to try to trade for Robert Williams here from the Boston Celtics. Now, statistically, he's not really going to be any sort of huge upgrade, but he's one of the best defensive players in the league when healthy. I'll stand by that statement. Obviously, 4 overalls. Higher as well. So this is going to be the trade offer. I don't think they're going to take it. I don't have a ton of draft picks that I could possibly give up, so hopefully we don't. Okay, thank you. Robert Williams, welcome to the team. He's also 3 years younger, and well, 2, but you know what I'm saying. But I do truly believe it's an upgrade. Now, hopefully it's the move to kind of push us over the top. We will see. So at this point in time, in terms of any other major upgrades, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. It has to be kind of the right kind of. It has to be like the perfect trade for me to do it at this point. So Brunson declines. We're obviously bringing Grady Dick back. I want to obviously make sure I re-sign Brunson. Scotty Barnes probably not going anywhere just because he's basically pushing a 90 overall. And yeah, let's just hopefully re-sign both these guys. We're going to qualify Barnes. It is his final year. And then in terms of Jalen Brunson, we will pay this man his money. We definitely want to make sure we get him back. So anybody else here, yeah, we're pretty much good. And so Barnes coming back, Brunson coming back, obviously huge. Let's take kind of a bare bones look at this team right now. I'm pretty comfortable with all the starters. I honestly was hoping Anunoby's overall would go up a little bit more. I mean, I think there maybe is an avenue to try to trade him, but is it even really necessary? I mean, unless there's anything here that's like crazy, which I'm not seeing. I would rather have OG Anunoby than Jordan Poole, to be quite honest. I mean, yeah, I'm just not seeing anything that's like crazy, unless I'm just... We also just don't really have the assets. So, I mean, I doubt there's a trade. I'm not saying we have to or I want to. I was just looking. I mean, Simons is here, but I don't know. I like OG Anunoby quite a bit. I really do. So, we're going to roll with them. If it ends up costing us, which I don't really want to put the blame on them. I don't think it will. Then we'll kind of take that in stride. But in terms of the new backup power forward spot, I could just bring back Chris Boucher. And honestly, he's the highest overall. Maybe I'll just do that. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just bring back Chris Boucher here. We actually traded him last offseason, and now he will be coming back. Perfect. All right, I'll see you guys at the start of the third and final season. Obviously, the end to our playoff run last year was not very fun. Blowing a 3-0 lead in the Eastern Conference Finals, never the way you kind of want to go out. We made one upgrade in the starting lineup. It's Rob Williams over Jakob Poeltl. Again, statistically, it's not going to change a ton, but hopefully it kind of helps us implement a little bit of a better defensive kind of, I don't really know how to say it, maybe scheme, if you will. It's going to be Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes, Pascal Siakam, Robert Williams III. Bench unit, Grady Dick taking over as the sixth man. He is the highest overall off the bench. I like him quite a bit. Followed by Gary Trent Jr., Monte Morris, Precious Achiuwa, and Chris Boucher. I'll see you guys at the end of the third and final season. We go 64-18 here in our final season. Our best record yet as Evan Mobley out here winning an MVP award. Masala Bagyoke is your Rookie of the Year. Anthony Black, sixth man. Evan Mobley also wins a DPOY. Azar Thompson, most improved. And Stauffer wins the Coach of the Year for us. So hopefully that means 1 seed. Hopefully that means championship potential. We had the best record in all of basketball, and just got to go out and win the damn thing at this point. So here's a look at the numbers on the year. Feel free to pause if you wish. In terms of rebounds, it was Robert Williams, and assists was Jalen Brunson. All right. It is going to be the 8-seeded Charlotte Hornets. Added Kobe White. Obviously, Brandon Miller's developing quite well. And, yeah, let's just hopefully beat them because I don't really actually think this should be too challenging. Winning 6. Moving on to the Celtics, who, to be fair, we've already beat. They've added Lonzo Ball. Garrison Matthews is starting for them. And, yeah, I mean, that's a good team. I just, no thanks. Okay, Indiana. Oh, my God. Shoot me. Oh, that's just a pain in the ass, and it hurts more as a Celtics fan. But we're up 3-0 right now. We're up 3-1. Okay, thank God. We're in the NBA Finals here, and we're taking on Luka Doncic in the Dallas Mavericks. Luka, Kyrie, Levers, Grant Williams, Capella, who always ends up in Dallas. And they definitely have the best player. Can we end up maybe pulling off? I don't want to say an upset because we have the best record in basketball. Oh, my God. Don't do this to me, 2K. Don't. Fuck. Oh, man. Oh, okay. We're battling back here a little bit. Looks like it's a back-and-forth game, and I'll see you guys in there. 2:25 to go here in Dallas. The Mavericks are trying to close us out on their home floor, and, yeah, I am nervous because, as I'm sure many of you know, I'm pretty bad at this. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Shit. Luke is just so good with his body control. It's ridiculous. All right, that puts us down 2. Obviously, we're facing elimination right now, so we have to do everything kind of picture perfect. Kick it back out. This is Grady Dick, actually. Dick, jump shot, got it, which is obviously great. I want to make sure the starters are in the game. Nothing against Grady Dick. Dallas actually going to take a timeout, but yeah, man, 2 minutes on the dot, basically for our playoff lives. I mean, this is it. This is it comes down to the video. So yeah, starters are going to be in the game, and yeah, okay, good. Nothing against Grady Dick, but I want to have the best players possible in a situation like this. So, all right, so we're not going to have possession here. We're just going to try to deny ball, and that doesn't go well. But playing on-ball defense against Luka Doncic or Kyrie Irving, as a matter of fact, seems like a bad idea. But OG Anunoby is a good defender. I'm going to be a bitch and not play on-ball. All right, we're going to try to deny here. We're on Siakam, who's covering Grant Williams. Irving going up, and it gets blocked. It gets blocked. Holy shit, get the ball out of Robert Williams' hands. Oh, my God. Why does Robert Williams get the ball? Okay, OG Anunoby trying to do something. Pick from Siakam. Anunoby going down. He gets fouled. He gets fouled. That's a big foul. Grant fouls him. He's going to the stripe. He's going to have 2 free throws to go here. And oh, my God. First free throw up. Oh, I can't. Oh, my God. Somehow that went in. We're in the bonus, too, which is good. And, yeah, man, this is stressful. Second free throw up. Second free throw, good. Okay, 2 clutch free throws right there. Dallas only has 1 timeout left. That's important to see. I mean, we only have 1 as well, so I guess I got to kind of keep that in mind. Kyrie's just so good and so shifty. Is that Isaiah Levers? Oh, no. What am I doing? Luka, I mean, that's just too easy. Is there a way that I can adjust who's on who defensively? I don't really want, all due respect, Jalen Brunson on Luka. I'd rather have OG on him. I mean, putting Jalen Brunson on Kyrie doesn't sound like the best move in the world. Brunson, 3-pointer? Oh. That was selfish. That was dumb and selfish. It's just everything's moving too fast. I can't. Frustrating. He's so annoying to play against, dude. I mean, it's his body type is just... he should not be nearly as good as he is for his body type, especially. Easy layup for Brunson. 50 seconds left to go, putting the ball back in the hands of Dallas, and yeah, that was way too easy. So, again, I'm going to be a little bit of a bitch here, and I'm not going to play on-ball defense against Kyrie Irving or Luka Doncic, but they're just running a ton of motion. Luka just never stops moving off the ball. Irving, dude, too easy. I mean, what are we doing, right? Oh, good God. I don't know why the CPU is playing like an idiot right now. Okay, I kind of want to go 2 for 1. Give me a pick. Give me a pick down to the... Nothing? Fuck. You don't have to foul. You do not have to foul. I fucked that up. I rushed it. I really did. I'm taking the timeout if and when we get the ball back, no matter what. Obviously, Kyrie is going to try to hold the ball as long as possible here, and we're basically going to be playing for our lives at this point. Oh, man. Irving has to shoot that. Timeout. Oh, my God. Okay. 3 seconds left. I don't even know who do I want in the game right now. Do I insert Grady Dick? I don't know. I really don't. I'm nervous. I just... Obviously, the game's going to drop a play for me. Do I take Robert Williams out? No, if I needed a 3, I'd probably take Robert Williams out, but I'm not going to do that right now. Fuck it, we're leaving the starters in. We got 3.3 seconds left here for our playoff lives. Does it go to Jalen Brunson? I can obviously go in the backcourt if I want to, but I think setting up and getting some sort of streak would be good. Into Brunson, kicks it inside to Barnes. I don't know how the fuck I just did that, but that worked. Oh my god. That was insane. Dude, I was like, in my head, I'm like, Scotty, just get rid of the ball. I thought that we were going to run out of time, but that worked beautifully. It truly did. I mean, there's 0.2 seconds. Doesn't really matter, but just hypothetically, what does defense look like? Literally just the starters. Okay. I think 0.2, is it 0.3 minimum that's required to get a shot off? So I don't think they'll get a shot off here anyways, but just curious. I mean, I don't want Luka to get... No way. There's no way that counts even if it goes. All right, we're playing overtime. Holy shit. All right, we are back here for the start of overtime, which is going to be 5 minutes. So I'm going to try to hopefully just do this. I don't want to say as quickly as possible, but I don't know if I'm going to show you guys the full 5 minutes. That might take a while, and this video has probably been long enough already. Okay, we got to stop leaving Luka just open like this. I have to find a way to get... there's probably a way to do it in during a timeout, but find the setting that does not have Jalen Brunson on Luka Doncic. It's just not a smart idea. Brunson, Robert Williams, down to the rack, layup. Oh, my God. Oh, man, I'm fucking terrible at this game. This is just a horrible idea. Is that Isaiah? No, you're not doing that, Isaiah Levers. Who the fuck are you? Okay, we're completely blown. Let me run a quick floppy. You know what? Yeah, let's just see. Who's the shot going to go to? That's the one problem I could possibly have. And it's going to OG Anunoby, who pulls the threats. Oh, fuck. What am I doing? Robert Williams, good board. No. Back out to Brunson. Fucking A. Okay, thank you. Holy shit, that was stressful. We had Brunson wide open from the top of the 3, but we just missed that. Okay, what are you doing, Jalen? Is there team adjustments? No, nothing. Blocked by Barnes. Holy shit, I feel like we haven't used Scotty Barnes at all, or really Siakam for that matter. Back inside, OG Anunoby, going to go right up over Kyrie, gets it go. We're back knotted at 137. Why are we full court pressing? That makes absolutely no sense. All right, put me Scotty Barnes here and Isaiah Levers. Kyrie can get guarded by Anunoby, obviously a good defensive player. That's completely my fault. This is all my fault. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my. Dude, I'm losing it right now. I really am. Inside to Siakam. Let's go. This is big. This is big. I feel like I'm forgetting this is just not even game 7. This is still... Did I click a setting to say press? No. Man to man. Yeah, I did not mean to click press. I did that. Okay. Oh, Kyrie's just blown by Anunoby. Did he get blocked? Did he get a piece of that? I don't even know, but that's huge. That is absolutely huge. All right, we're up 2. We have control for now. I mean, who knows how much longer it's going to last. OG Anunoby, little mid-range jump shot, gets it to go. We are feeling good. We are feeling good right now, baby. We are fighting, and we are very much alive here. Now, playing on ball against Kyrie Irving, not fun. Just Derek Lively at top of the three-point line. Back to Kyrie Irving. Fall away, jump shot, no good. Rebound. Holy shit, we might be able to put this one away. Brunson, three-pointer. Oh, that would have been it. That probably would have put the game out of reach, basically. I fucked up his release. I thought it would be a little different. That's going to be a foul. Holy shit. First free throw for Kyrie was good. Here is a look at the second one. We are going to be, in all likelihood, in a 2-point game again with, oh my God, he missed. I jinxed him. Wow. That's fun. Brunson just right around him. Jalen Brunson right to the rack. It's easy. It's too easy. We're just over 2 minutes to go. Jalen Brunson driving in the paint, something he does very, very well. And, yeah, I mean, we just got to keep holding on to it, basically. Why are we doubling? Robert Williams, what are you doing? Kyrie misses again. Why are you not giving Luka the ball? OG Anunoby. No, it's a charge. Fucking A. Fucking A. That's his 4th, too. We gotta be careful with that. Oh, Isaiah Levers, who are you taking charge? Also, why are you in the game right now? That's interesting. With respectfully, of course. I mean, just curious. All right. Kyrie, once again, taking over kind of point guard responsibilities. He's the main ball handler right now. OG Anunoby. Oh, they're going to kick it back. Back to one possession. Back to one possession. Jalen Brunson is going to have to do something for me here. I've been having... Oh, my God. I tried to kick it over to Barnes. I did not mean to do that. He stepped out. I am choking here like nobody's business. I need to focus the fuck up. Blocked by Williams. Robert Williams. That's a big block right there. This is the reason we went out and got the Time Lord. Just an absolute defensive presence. And he's making himself felt in this game right now. All right, Scotty Barnes, do not let Luka get the ball. You can give it to Derek Lively if you want. Luka in the paint. Oh, boy. Don't let Kyrie get a three. Oh, shit. That wasn't a three, but still not good. All right, this Dallas team just has no quit in them whatsoever. They really don't. Jalen Brunson here. I want to find a way to maybe get Siakam the ball. Williams? Oh, my God. Dunk the basketball, Robert. I mean, no. Wouldn't you? You're not like that. We're not letting Kyrie get rebounds right now, right? And that's 5 on OG. Fucking A, dude. That's bad. You can't be letting Kyrie get rebounds right now. Now, the majority of this is my fault. I know that, but... Oh, that's just bad. That's just so bad on my part. I'm not going to take a timeout. I like the momentum. Shout out Joe Mazzulla. All right, second free throw is no good. We have a tie game. Kyrie's missed 2 clutch free throws at this point. To be fair, he's kind of one of the only reasons they're even in the game, but... Holy shit. All right, we definitely want to go 2 for 1 here, but we don't want to give them the opportunity to go 2 for 1. So I'm going to waste the majority of this shot clock. I'm going to call a pick about 5 seconds left here. Siakam down inside. And once again, it works. It works brilliantly. Dallas takes a timeout, 27 seconds left, which means there's a 3-second differential. So obviously we completed the 2 for 1. Basically exactly the way we've wanted to. And yeah, just make sure the starters are still in the game. I'm sorry, guys. I know you're probably just absolutely winded, but at this point in time, I can't afford to take you out. Scotty Barnes had a tremendous game, and I feel like we really haven't used him except for the, game-tying shot and everything. It all comes down to this. Big shot coming up. Why is Robert... Oh, my God. They got the pick they wanted. They got the matchup. Robert Williams... I mean, you can't play defense better than that. You really can't. You seriously, you cannot play defense any better than that. All right, so we have to score here, basically, to avoid a second overtime. I took the timeout, wanted to advance the ball, make sure the starters stay in this game right now. This is it, man. I mean, this is it. I mean, this is what it comes down to. So I want Jalen Brunson to get the ball. You can go in the backcourt, right? Or whatever. It's right here anyways. All right, I'm going to waste as much time as possible. I really do not want to give them an opportunity. I'm going to call the pick with about 5 seconds. Brunson, top of the key. Give me the pick, Siakam. Down. Grant Williams falls asleep. Goal. Was that not a goaltend? What just happened? What? How was that not a goaltend? What just happened? Oh, no shot, right? Is that still going up? Oh, what a swift kick in the dick. I mean, seriously, that's bad. I didn't think Derek Lively was going to be able to get over like that. That's tough. That's pretty brutal. Oh, my God. All right, we got a deny ball here. Obviously, this time for Luka to get a shot off. I do not want him getting the basketball by any means. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Second overtime. All right, so overtime 2 here in Game 6. I fucked up the tip because, of course, I did. And, yeah, I mean, I have just choked the shit out of this one. Now, I know this is probably some of the longest gameplay you'll ever see from me. And, yeah, it's mostly my fault. Good defense, OG. Yeah, so I almost choked. I actually cannot believe, I think it was Derek Lively, did not hit that, or at least didn't drive to the rack. I really don't know why he didn't. I mean, it felt like an easy opportunity inside of Robert Williams. That's all I've been looking for. Literally every time there's a pick and roll with Robert Williams, just dunk the basketball. I mean, he's only, I think, like 6'10", maybe 6'9", something like that, but Robert Williams can definitely get up there. He has crazy hops. All right, so do it again, basically. I feel like Luka really hasn't been utilized a ton. He is so good at controlling his body. He misses that one, though, which is really big for me. Let's push. We don't really have the numbers, but oh, my God. What am I doing? What am I doing right now? Holy shit. I keep forgetting, like, we not only is this not game 7, but we don't even have the series lead. Like, we can do all this, come back, have a crazy-ass game, and not even end up winning the entire series, which would be crazy. But we're fighting. We are fighting for our playoff lives right now. Irving just going to take the 1 foot inside three-point line jumper, and Derek Lively is just pissing me off at this point. Why can't we get a fucking rebound is beyond me. I do not understand it. Back to a tie game, a very high-scoring game 6 here, I will say. To be fair, we are in the second overtime. Grant coming up on Brunson, back inside to Siakam. Okay, Derek Lively has made me his bitch this game. This is absolutely insanity. I mean, I don't need a highlight. I don't need a highlight. Okay, you know what's worked? The streak play is low-key worked. So, obviously, Luka knows he can't go backcourt inside our over 2 minutes. But that just worked like an absolute charm. Jalen Brunson just unbelievable body control in the paint. You really do love to see it. And, yeah, I mean, this is going to come down to it. I'm not going to play on-ball defense against Luka. It looks like they're kind of catering to Luka a little bit more at this point than they are Kyrie, which they kind of did to end, the regulation. And, oh, my God, what are we doing? Grant Williams, fuck you. I mean, there's just nothing I can do. I mean, at this point, I obviously need Jalen Brunson in for defense, but, I mean, he's basically just getting eaten alive defensively by Luka Doncic, which, again, most people do. It's not a knock against them, but just the reality of the situation, that's not where I meant to pass the ball. We're going to go inside here with OG Anunoby. No, Robert Williams gets the putback, though. That's the kind of rebounds I've been looking for. I mean, absolutely needed that one over Derek Lively. Just perfect. Picture perfect. I will try to play off-ball defense against Luka, though, so try to limit what he can do in terms of his body, and he gets the ball. And now he's driving to the rack. And no, who are you, Isaiah Levers? No shot. You ain't like that. Not happening. All right, okay. I do kind of want to use Scotty Barnes a little bit. I kind of like the matchup we have here with him. That was almost really bad on my fault. Back out to Barnes. Can we just drive on him? I feel like we definitely can. Barnes inside. Scotty giving us a 4-point lead, giving him the business, says hello to Grant Williams, and oh my goodness, that is absolutely insane. Okay, maybe I should have used Scotty a little bit earlier, but god damn. Okay, Kyrie keeping me on my toes here, that's for sure. They're going to go pick. He's going to take it down to the rack with Kyrie Irving, gets the jump shot off, and I thought Rob contested that. Maybe not well enough, though. He has 50 on the night, Kyrie does. Wow. He is putting up a generational performance here in a potential closeout game for Dallas. Not if we have anything to say about it, though. That's a foul. Okay, that's a big foul. That's also 5 on Lively. If we can get him out of this game, that'd be huge. He's been a really big thorn in my side throughout this so far. And, yeah, I'd like to end this problem that we have. So, first free throw for Brunson up. It is good, making it a 3-point game. Obviously, we'd like to extend it to 2 possessions here if possible. Second free throw for Brunson's up, and it is good. All right. 4-point game. Keep in mind, Derek Lively has 5 fouls. I believe OG also has 5 fouls. So that is something we're also going to have to be on top of because I don't want the man fouling out. He's basically the only reason we have any sort of, like something like that. Only reason we have any sort of like control of Kyrie Irving. I mean, to be fair, Kyrie has 50, but you understand what I'm saying. Doncic with some good defense. We're going back up top here to OG Anunoby. I don't really trust Kyrie's defense right now. I don't trust it. I really don't. Right by him. That's a goaltend. Thank you. That's exactly what I was looking for. I thought the one to almost end the first overtime was a goaltend. It wasn't. That one clearly a goaltend, giving us a 6-point lead here. And can we keep our championship hopes alive? They got to go quickly here. Obviously, not a ton of time left. Kyrie Irving, OG Anunoby going one-on-one. Kyrie with the spin move, left hand, and he misses it. We score here. It's basically out of reach. Let's try to get it right on Kyrie Irving. We kick it back outside, give the ball back to Jalen. Let's space the floor a little bit, Pascal. Give me the pick right down Main Street to Siakam. Oh, my God. What does he not block? I mean, seriously, Derek Lively has just been incredible for Dallas so far. Oh, Luka gets stripped. I got one. Robert Williams run the floor, baby. That's not happening. Oh, my God. No way. That would have been insane. Scotty Barnes would have literally put this one out of reach, and they are still in it at this point. Too easy for Doncic. Goes right up, 4-point game, 34 and a half seconds. They go full court press, and they're going to foul Scotty Barnes immediately. That is an interesting decision now. I do understand it's a 4-point game, but still an interesting decision nonetheless. Free throw one for Scotty is up. It is good, giving him 25, 11, and 5 on the night. Big second free throw here to make it a 6-point game, and he is going to hit it. Dallas takes a timeout. I know this gameplay has been way too long at this point, but hang with me. If you guys are still watching, you're a real one. But yeah, I know all the starters are just absolutely exhausted. I mean, they have to stay in the game right now. I can't put anybody else in. In all reality, maybe somebody else comes in through 2 overtimes, but for Game 6 of the finals, maybe not. I don't really know. We're going to actually try to deny ball from both these guys here. Okay, nope. Luka has the ball. Obviously, this game's not completely over. We're feeling good, but Luka is just a magician like that, and yeah, he gets that one to go. Are they going to play the foul game? Probably. I think I've done well with Brunson in terms of free throws, so yeah, right into Brunson. They're going to foul right immediately with 25 seconds left. Luka gets his 5th. That's also something to keep an eye on, because if they do this again, might want to go at Luka. Maybe force him to make the foul. All right, free throw one, Brunson up. It is good. The lefty looks just so nice. Can we extend it to a 6-point game? Basically, we put this one out of reach. We can. Holy shit. Dallas takes another timeout. I think this one's over. I'll see you guys for Game 7. We end up surviving a thrilling Game 6. We are back in Toronto for Game 7, and man, oh man, I am nervous. If we do all that for nothing, I'm going to be disappointed, and I'm hoping that's not the case here. So we're battling here right now. Looks like we're going to be winning this one. Holy shit. That was so stressful. And Pascal Siakam is your finals MVP. We got it done. We did. I mean, what a stressful ending to this one. I mean, such a fun rebuild, though. I mean, this was truly a blast. I mean, I cannot believe... Oh, my God. I had such highs and lows in that gameplay. I know it was probably the longest gameplay I've ever had, but, like, felt like at one moment we were up by, like, 5 and feeling good. The next moment we're down 3. Like, it was absolutely crazy. That was a ton of fun. If you guys are still watching, shout out to you. I mean, holy shit. But, yeah, man, as always, let me know any other video ideas down below in the comments section. I know this one's been long enough, so I'll keep the outro short. But as always, thanks so much for watching. Love you guys. Catch you guys all in the next one.